Alrighty, this is part two, guys. Yeah, yeah. Ivan. VJ's unfaithful because she's addicted to sex. She's a full because she has sex with men for a living. She's used to having sex with so much men. She loves the sex. Obviously, she's a whore. Obviously, and because everything is so messy, she can't help but she's tough. It's tougher. It's supposedly tough for her to fight off the animals. Obviously, okay, fine. If it's supposed to be tough for you to fight off these Hollywood animals, VJ, and you want to and you choose to and you want to be a bitch and text them when you can easily delete their numbers. I don't want to delete their numbers, because I this guy's so hot. I love the attention. I don't want to lose this connection. Victoria Justice has an obsession. She has like this crazy sex obsession. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, VJ, I'm gonna tell you this. I would listen up, man. Listen up, bitch. Yeah, I called her bitch. Listen up. If you're gonna be a dick, if you're gonna be an asshole like that, and choose to be what unfaithful to me and fuck all these men behind my back and keep their numbers when you can easily delete their numbers. Okay, the BJ, the best way to prevent more mess than you know what I'm saying in my life, obviously you don't care about me, obviously, is to delete their numbers, but you choose to keep their numbers. If you keep their numbers, VJs, you're gonna keep texting them, you're gonna keep meeting up with them, you're gonna keep fucking them. What's the best way to avoid meeting up with another man? Delete his number, man, and you keep your numbers. That's how I know you don't care about me. Oh, I don't care about you, man. I'm selfish. Yeah, I'm selfish. I like all these men. Ivan, the guy's too hot, man. Because the Hollywood animals in Hollywood, they're very, very attractive men. Obviously, I see it when I watch all the television shows and I watch all the movies. I'm like, yeah, I can see why VJ's attracted to all these men. They're all what? They're all attractive men on the outside. They're not attractive on the inside. They're all garbage, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But because VJ's garbage, she doesn't care what they have. I don't care if this man has herpes. I don't care if he has gonorrhea. I don't care if he has yellow, white stuff on his penis. I don't care if his penis smells like fucking ass. Smells like fishy ass. Yeah. Because VJ's vagina smells like ass too. It smells like, I don't know, smells like rotten eggs. VJ doesn't care if the guy's trash. Because it doesn't get any more trash than VJ. Yeah, I don't care if this guy has herpes. I have herpes too. I'll just fuck him. Yeah, because VJ's crazy, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So VJ, if you're gonna continue to be if it's tough for you to be unfaithful and fuck all these men and text them, obviously, if it's tough for you to delete their numbers and you want to fuck them every week, obviously, the least you can do, I'm asking you sincerely, man. The least you could do is let go of your selfish bitch behavior and let your husband have a peaceful sleep, man, and stop crying to him every night because you see hell, man. Stop being selfish. Let go of your selfish behavior and let me have a peaceful sleep, man. You're being evil, VJ. You're being what? You're being selfish. Let go of your selfish behavior, VJ. Because what you're doing is very, very wrong. It's very evil what you're doing to your husband, man. You know what I'm saying? What you don't but VJ is blind. She doesn't see. VJ, the fact that VJ does is that's how you know VJ is blind. She's completely blind. She doesn't even see what she's doing. Well, yeah, I don't see what I'm doing to Ivan because I'm blind. She's blind, man. Victoria Justice is blind. She's so blind that there's a reason why she keeps texting men and fucking them behind my back because she doesn't see the mess. Obviously, she's blind. Obviously, and then at nighttime she cries to me and annoys my sleep. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about my sleep. Obviously, and she cries heavy tears and says she loves me, like she loves me a lot. And she says sometimes I even hear her say, "I love you more." I don't know if she says that, but sometimes I think she said that. Sometimes I hear her say, "I love you more, Ivan," which means you love other men, which means you don't care about me. Obviously, you keep seeing the men, you keep fucking them. Yeah, you don't care. You don't care about the mess. You don't care about the relationship. You don't care about your husband. You keep seeing men behind my back, and you keep crying to me at night and disrupting my sleep. That's the yeah, Ivan. That's the That's the what? That's the what? That's the definition of a bitch, man. Yeah, I mean, VJ's a bitch. Yeah, VJ is a selfish. VJ is not just a bitch. VJ is a selfish bitch. She's a selfish bitch who doesn't care about her husband. Whereas Ivan is a saint. Ivan is a loyal saint who cares about his wife. VJ is a selfish bitch who doesn't care about Ivan. She only cares about herself. Yeah, I want those. I want to share with Ivan's. I want to share those planes with Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Because she wants my money, obviously. Don't hate me, VJ. VJ obviously wants my money. I want Ivan's $10 billion, $15 billion. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Ivan because I'm selfish, you know what I'm saying? I want to be with Ivan, obviously, but at the same time, like, hence why she cries me every night because she's desperate, obviously. But at the same time, I'm selfish. Ivan will never know what's going on with all these men. I like these men too. I'm gonna keep texting them. I'm gonna keep their numbers. I'm gonna keep texting them. I'm gonna keep seeing them. I'm gonna keep going on dates. I'm gonna keep taking off my clothes and fucking them. Ivan will never know what will happen to all these men. But at the same time, I'm selfish. I don't want Ivan to run off, even though Ivan deserves to run off, because I ruined his life pretty much, his personal life pretty much, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want Ivan to run off. I have to annoy him every night because I'm scared if I don't annoy him every night. I know if Ivan doesn't save me, I'm gonna see hell forever. I don't want to see hell forever, even though it's my fault. I'm the one who sold out, obviously. And I want those billions so bad, and I want to be free with Ivan. I want to live a life with him, but hence I have to annoy him every night and shed heavy tears because I'm selfish. Obviously, I just have to be a selfish bitch. Yes, you have to be a selfish bitch, man. You like the fact that VJ, you're deliberately being a bitch, man, and you don't even see your bitch behavior, man. And you deliberately still text, man, and fuck them. Even they're animals. I can't help it. The guy's too hot. I'm saying, VJ, if I can fight off naked strippers in front of me, you can fight off animals with clothes. Stop playing that game with VJ. Yeah, they're animals, but you can fight them off, VJ. You're God. You know what you're doing. You can fight them off. You're just stupid, man. You're just choosing, given temptation. You keep fucking them, man, because you're stupid, man. You give in to them temptation. Yeah, the guy's too hot. I love the sex. I'm gonna keep texting him and fuck him. Yes, you keep giving in to them temptation, VJ. VJ, those strippers who asked me for sex were naked, man. They were naked. Naked. Doesn't get any worse than that. They were naked in front of me. I still said no. If I could fight them off, Ivan, VJ's, even though these guys are animals, I can understand VJ messing up sometimes. The men are animals, obviously. But to deliberately be stupid every week, man, like, that's how I know Victoria does. You let the men get the best of you because you're fucking stupid. I can't help it. The guy's too hot. And you know what I'm saying? And because VJ keeps fucking them, the more you fuck the men, the stronger your connection grows. To the point, and there's nothing worse than fucking a guy for 1-2 weeks and all of a sudden you like him a lot and you can't stay away from him because you like him a lot. You like the sex so much and you have a small connection with him. Yeah. Because VJ's fucking stupid. VJ, if you keep fucking the man for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, a year, or 2 years, you're gonna grow a connection with them and it's gonna be tougher for you to stay away. That's how I know VJ does not care about the relationship. She only cares about herself because she's fucking crazy. Yeah, man. She's a crazy bitch. That's why I told VJ to go fuck herself. I'm like, VJ, don't come crying to me and annoy my sleep when you're gonna be if you're gonna be a faithful bitch. Go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna show any sympathy for you if you're gonna keep being unfaithful and keeping all these guys' numbers and texting them and fucking them behind my back and expect me to feel sympathy for you when you cry heavy tears at night and annoy my sleep. No, man. You can't have your full cake, VJ. If you're gonna be unfaithful, VJ, if you want to be a bitch, continue to be a bitch. If you want to be unfaithful, VJ, and keep all those men's number, because you're a fucking bitch, man. If you want to be unfaithful and keep all these men's number, all these guys' numbers, obviously, and meet with them and go on dates and fuck them behind my back, be my guest if you want to be a unfaithful whore, obviously. If you're going to do that, the least you can do is let me have a peaceful sleep, obviously. If you want to cry to me every night and have me have sympathy for you, try your best to at least be more faithful and stop fucking all these men behind my back. If you really care about the relationship, if VJ was faithful and she only fucked men in her business life and stopped fucking a lot of men in her personal life, when I mean faithful, I mean like she's not deliberately fucking all these men every week. You know, so she maybe fucks 1-3 guys every month or something like that. She tries to be faithful, but she messes up a few times. I would have some sympathy for her crying. But the fact that VJ is unfaithful and she keeps fucking men every week behind my back, and she doesn't care about our relationship and she knows my sleep, I have no sympathy at all for VJ's crying. I remember back in 2019, I had some sympathy for her. 2020, I had a little bit of sympathy for her. I'm like, it's okay, VJ. Before I actually had sympathy for VJ's crying. You know what I'm saying? But I remember the first time I heard VJ moaning. I heard her moaning, obviously. I'm like, what the fuck? Why do I hear all these moaning sounds? I'm like, holy shit, VJ's fucking mem. Because before I thought VJ was actually a good girl. After the mess happened, VJ became a good girl and she stopped fucking all these men. Yeah, you would think VJ would learn a lesson, obviously, but no, VJ did not learn a lesson. VJ continues to fuck men every week, obviously. I guarantee you, VJ fucks probably a good, in her personal life, VJ probably fucks probably a good 50, 60 people every year, man, in her personal life. She doesn't care about me, man. She's just, yeah, I don't care. The mess is already bad enough. There's no point in being faithful. I'm just keep fucking as much men as I can. Yeah, she's crazy. She does that, obviously, and then she cries every night. And it annoys my sleep, man. Every fucking day, man. Every night. I guarantee you, everyone around the world is like, oh, man, I feel sorry for Ivan, man. Ivan has no peace of mind in his life. Yeah, man. No peace of mind in my life, man. No peace of mind. No peace of life in my... No peace of mind. No peace of mind in my fucking life, man. No peace of mind. No peace of mind in my life. And Victoria Justice has it so easy. You know what I'm saying? So Victoria Justice cries heavy tears because she sees hell every night because she's fucking crazy. So everyone around the world, VJ, sees hell and they can sleep just fine, and yet you can't. You can't sleep because you see hell. Yeah, that's why I know Victoria Justice can sleep through seeing hell. Victoria Justice never cried before. You know, I didn't cry before, but I got sick of seeing hell. The moment I started pumping out videos about my book, that's when I started hearing the crying. VJ's crying. You know, Ivan's waking up. The moment I started waking up, that was when I started to hear the crying of VJ. Because before Victoria Justice, Victoria Justice didn't cry before. Yeah, in 2013, 2012, 2011, 2010, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, Victoria Justice never cried. It wasn't until the end of 2018, 2019 around there, I started to hear the crying. 2019 is when I started to hear the crying. Yeah, I know why. It's because Ivan's waking up. With the moment I announce I'm writing my book, that's when I start to hear the crying of VJ. Because oh my god, Ivan has the keys. He wrote his own book, obviously. Oh, I'm fucking evil. Like I've ruined Ivan's life. I caused I had all these men get a piece of my heart, obviously. I ruined Ivan's life, obviously, but I'm fucking selfish. I can't do without him. I love him. I love Ivan, obviously. He supposedly loves me, right? I supposedly love Ivan, obviously. Because I'm not kidding around. Sometimes I wonder if VJ even loves me, man. I suppose we love Ivan, right? And what let's see if this works. I'm gonna cry to Ivan every night, and hopefully he saves me, and he dies for me, and I see the light, because she's fucking selfish, man. Selfish bitch, man. Hopefully he saves me and I see the light and I got to make those billions with Ivan, get my financial control with him. Because I sold out. Yeah, I sold out. It's too late for me. The gatekeepers have control over my money because she's fucking stupid. I see hell. Ivan is my last hope. I have to cry to him every night. I have to be selfish. I have to be a bitch. Yeah, I have no choice but to be a bitch. Yeah. VJ isn't just a bitch by accident. No, she's deliberately being a bitch, man. Like it's almost as if like VJ loves being a bitch. Yeah, I love taking for granted. I love being a cold-hearted, selfish whore of a bitch, man. Yeah. Keep all the men's number. Keep all these guys' number in Hollywood. All these animals in Hollywood, obviously these dirty animals in Hollywood. I'm gonna keep all these guys' number and keep texting them and meeting up with them, going on dates with them, and fucking them, taking off my clothes and fucking them. I don't care about Ivan, obviously. But at the same time, I'm selfish. I don't want Ivan to run off because I'm selfish, obviously, even though I don't deserve Ivan. Yeah, VJ does not deserve me. I don't deserve to be with a kind of woman like this. I'm not even interested in whores. I'm not interested in women who are whores, man. I'm interested in... I prefer women... I prefer the good girls, to be honest. I prefer the good girls. I don't like bad girls. I don't mind bad girls, but I prefer a woman who's more good. As Victoria Justice is not a good girl, man. She's a fucking what? She's the opposite. She's a fucking bad whore. She's a bitch, man. Victoria Justice is a selfish whore of a bitch, man. Like I'm not interested in those kind of women because Victoria Justice is crazy. She doesn't see her selfishness. She doesn't see her craziness because she's crazy, man. She's a crazy bitch. Yeah, man. Victoria Justice is a crazy bitch, man. Yeah, man. Hence why I'm not kidding around, man. Something tells me if it's even worth saving this woman, man. Should I just run off and just be king of my own? I don't think it's worth saving her, man, to be honest. Yeah, man. I don't have to suffer that. I can easily choose the easy choice and just pay this fee and run off, and I don't even have to have sex with my stepmother or die, man. I don't have to deal with VJ's mess. I'll just build my condo on my own, and Victoria Justice can be with another man in Hollywood. I mean, you obviously like some of these men, VJ. You have many options in Hollywood, obviously, because you're a fucking bitch, man. You let all these men get a piece of your heart. Yeah, you can choose to, you can be with one of those men in Hollywood, and let me live my life on my own in peace, man. Yeah, man. Obviously, but I know if I don't save VJ, I know what I know the crying will never stop. Obviously, Victoria Justice, I'll crush my wife, obviously, and she'll cry to me every night forever. Because Victoria Justice is that crazy, obviously. She'll cry every night to me, obviously. And what? I don't get the glowing beauty. I don't stay young forever. I would age like everyone else, obviously. Obviously. And I'm stuck with trash, obviously, as all these women around the world are not meant for me, obviously. But I told you, I can easily stay single for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying? But I told you, if I were king of my own, a lot of women would hit on me, man. They would hit on me like crazy and hit on me like a lot of women would. If I don't save VJ, all the women around the world are gonna want me, obviously, when I'm king. They're gonna want me because of my success, my status, my wealth. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Ivan, if you were single, would you hook up with a woman? Yeah, I'd probably hook up with women because I was a porn star. Because I know I'm gonna pay this fee and I was a porn star. I would most likely hook up with women, honestly, but I know all these women are garbage. They're all like I'm stuck with stinky, fishy, garbage sex, and I'm holy. Don't forget that, obviously, they're all garbage, obviously, and then my spirit would run away, obviously. See what I'm saying? Hence, all these women who have sex with me will be a bit pissed off because my father would keep running away. I'm only meant for VJ. VJ's only meant for me. But because you guys are wicked people, obviously, you cause this mess in my life, and you turn my wife into a fucking bitch, man. Because my wife is a whore and she's a porn star. Look at the kind of woman you turn my wife into. My wife is a crazy, selfish bitch. Yeah, and that's how I know you guys are wicked people. You're not good people, man. You're not just wicked people, guys. You're morally wicked people. You're beyond wicked. What you did to me, VJ, is beyond evil. You don't see your evil now because you're blinded by your envy, obviously. But once I come from death, it's finally gonna hit your minds how evil you are. And you're gonna be like, holy shit, Ivan is we're fucking wicked, man. Yeah, hence why you don't deserve to be saved. You deserve to be left behind. You're gonna pay a certain price, man. You made me pay to be with my wife. Victoria Justice had many, many lovers in Hollywood, man. She has when I mean Victoria Justice had lovers, I mean Victoria Justice has a connection with all these men in Hollywood, man. And so when I hire all these men, for my movie, obviously, if I save her, because I might run off. Don't hate me, VJ. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I hire all these men in Hollywood, Victoria Justice, she might, I don't know, when she sees some of those men in Hollywood, her pupils might be dilated because she's attracted. She has a connection with all those men because she fucked them, obviously. She gave her body to them. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I have this guy come in, and then Victoria Justice looks at the guy. You know what I'm saying? And her pupils are dilated because she loved those men too. Yeah. Because she has a connection. Yeah, you guys cause mess in my life. You know what I'm saying? Whereas for me and the woman, when a woman comes to my office, when I see those women, it'll probably just be a sexual attraction for me. You know, I fuck this woman, you know what I'm saying? But my pupils are not going to be dilated because I'm not going to let any of these women get a piece of my heart. Whereas Victoria Justice, you might see her pupils dilated because she loves some of these men. She had a strong connection with these men because she's fucking stupid, man. Yeah. Hence why I'm not kidding around. I'm very, very frightened of being in a relationship with VJ. I'm like, oh man, like I don't know if I'm strong enough to deal with her mess, man. Her mess is a horrific price to pay, man. I don't know if I'm strong enough to deal with VJ's mess, man. I don't know if I can do it. See what I'm saying? I don't know if I can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And that's how you know Victoria Justice. That's how you know I actually care about the relationship. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes I think if I'm better off not even being with VJ. I think it'll be better off if Victoria Justice isn't even with me, man. She won't have to deal with my mess. I don't have to deal with her mess. Maybe that's the best option, you see what I'm saying? Because Victoria Justice's mess is yeah, Ivan. You know, you have no idea how bad VJ's mess is. It's a horrific price to pay to be with. You know, as all the men in Hollywood, I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I feel bad for any man I feel bad for any man who gets to be in a relationship with VJ, man. VJ has fucked so many men, man. Her mind is just a mess. Yeah, she has so many there's a reason why they call it a mess because Victoria Justice's mind is a bloated is a bloated mess. That's why they call it a mess. She connected with so many men. That's why they call it a mess. It's so mess. There's a reason why Victoria Justice is constantly unfaithful because her mind is a bloated mess. Hence why she's just stupid, obviously, because the mess happened already. The mess is so bad. My mind is. I am so scarred. You know what I'm saying? I am so scarred. I can't help it. I have to keep all these men's number and fuck them, Ivan. It's a bloated mess. Yes. Rita can easily fight them off, obviously. She's just stupid. She's stupid and she loves the sex and she's just stupid. She loves taking me for granted. Yeah, man. And then she cries. That's how you know Victoria Justice is blinded by the mess. She doesn't see the mess. Because the fact that she still sees men behind my back, she's blind, obviously. And the fact that she still sees men behind my back and take off her clothes and fuck them, and she cries to me every night and says she loves me, that's how you know Victoria Justice is blind. She's just a crazy bitch, man. She's crazy and she's blind. And Victoria Justice obviously has an illness, obviously. She has a disorder. She cries. She's been crying every day for the past, since 2019. It's been almost 3 years now. Almost 4 years now. 3.5 years. I've been hearing the crying every night. Victoria Justice obviously has a mental disorder, obviously. She has an illness. Just like I have a mental illness, I have psychosis, obviously. I think crazy things, and I have periods and episodes of depression. Because psychosis triggers psychotic thoughts, and it also triggers depression. But the keys also triggers my depression too, because everyone around the world I have an open mind, and everyone around the world can read my mind. That triggers the depression, obviously. But I told you I had no choice but to come in with the keys because the gatekeepers locked all the doors on me. So because they locked all the doors on me, I had to find a way to open my own door. And okay, yeah, Ivan, the only way to open your door is if you have everyone read your mind. And so I have to come with the keys. So that way I can make my money, obviously. As I didn't have the keys, I'd be poor for the rest of my life. Or I'd be sharing with all these trashy women and men worldwide. Because you guys are reprobate people, yeah, man. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, Victoria Justice is obviously blinded by her, she's blinded by the mess. She doesn't see the mess. Like, Victoria Justice doesn't see the price that I have to pay to be with her. Because she's blind, obviously. She's selfish, obviously. And that's why she keeps fucking men. She doesn't care about me, obviously. So the fact that VJ cries to me every night and she doesn't care about annoying my sleep, obviously, because she's desperate, obviously, and she keeps fucking me behind my back. That's how you know Victoria Justice is completely blind. She doesn't care about her husband. She doesn't see the mess. She doesn't even see her craziness by saying she loves me and she keeps fucking me behind my back. She's crazy, man. Yeah, man. I went online. I searched online. I said, if you cry a lot, what does that mean? There's a term called it's called something. I forget what it's called. It was like psychodumal disorder or something like that. Yeah, Victoria Justice obviously has an illness. She has a disorder, obviously, because she cries. She's been crying every day for the past like 3.5 years. So Victoria Justice obviously has an illness too. She has an illness. Ivan, yeah, Victoria Justice has an illness. Yeah, she has a what? Victoria Justice obviously has a sexual. She has a sexual addiction. Obviously, she's ill. Obviously, she has a sexual addiction. She's addicted to sex. Just like I have an addiction, I am addicted to staying in my room and watching YouTube all day. It's an addiction. I've been doing this for the past like 13 years. Well, to be fair, during the 13 years, I was working a lot. So even though I was sit in my basement and watch a lot of TVs and shows, obviously, I was working. But Victoria Justice obviously has an illness. She has a crying disorder, obviously. She's crazy. She has an illness, obviously. And she obviously has a sexual addiction. She's addicted to sex, obviously. Victoria Justice is addicted to sex. She loves the sex, obviously, and and because she's addicted to sex, she obviously she's what? She's obviously a selfish bitch. Obviously, she's a crazy bitch. She's blind. She's Victoria Justice is obviously blinded by the mass. She doesn't even see the price that I have to pay because she's crazy. The fact that she willfully texts men and fucks me behind my back. As we know, VJ doesn't care about the relationship. She doesn't care about her husband. She only cares about herself, and she doesn't even see the price that I have to pay with either. The fact that you keep fucking me behind my back means you don't care about the price I have to pay, VJ, to be with you. She keeps seeing men behind my back. At the same time, she keeps fucking men behind my back, obviously, and she keeps crying. She doesn't care about my sleep, obviously. So Victoria Justice obviously has a disorder. She has a I forget what it was called. I went online, I searched it. It's called like psychodual something disorder. Psychodual disorder. When someone who it's a disorder when someone cries a lot. Cries heavy tears. Victoria Justice cries all day long, man. All night long. Sometimes she cries all night long. Sometimes she cries all day long. And she's been doing that for 3.5 years. Victoria Justice obviously has an illness. She has a sexual addiction. Just like I have a mental illness, obviously, but Victoria Justice also has an illness too. She's addicted to sex, obviously. She's a whore. That's why she keeps fucking men every week. It's an addiction, obviously. It's an illness, obviously. And what? But at the same time, Victoria Justice also has a crying disorder because she cries all day long. She's been crying all day long for 3.5 years because she's crazy. Obviously, yeah, she's a crazy woman. Obviously, and she's blind. She's blinded by the mass. She doesn't see the mass, and she obviously doesn't care about her husband. Obviously, she doesn't care about me. I mean, Victoria Justice says, yeah, I mean, I don't care about you. I only care. I'm selfish. I don't care about. Yeah, you only care about yourself. You want my money, obviously, because you got duped and you sold out. Obviously, you want to see the light because you're selfish. But at the same time, you like some of the men. You love some of the men. You love fucking them behind my back, which means you don't care about me. Obviously, you don't even try your best to be faithful. At the same time, you don't care about my sleep. Hence, why you cry to me every night and you disrupt my sleep. Obviously, you willfully cry to me every night and you don't even care about your husband's sleep, man. You've been doing that for 3.5 years. Victoria Justice is completely blind. She doesn't care about her husband. She only cares about herself, obviously. See what I'm saying? She doesn't care about her husband. She only cares about herself. That's why Victoria Justice is obviously a crazy bitch, obviously. That's the very definition of a bitch, guys. Hey, Ivan, you know what I'm saying? Ivan, yeah, Ivan, Ivan. That's the definition of a bitch. Yes, that's the definition of a crazy bitch. Yeah, Victoria Justice is a crazy bitch. Look at the kind of woman you turned my wife into, man. Victoria Justice is a selfish, crazy bitch, man. And she's blinded by her evil acts, obviously. Victoria Justice is so blind. There's a reason why Victoria Justice keeps crying to me every night and annoying my sleep, and she keeps seeing men behind my back and fucking them because she's blind. She doesn't see her. She doesn't see what she. Yeah, she doesn't see the evil that she's doing to her husband, obviously, because she's blind. She's blinded by her craziness, obviously. I'm blind. Yeah, I'm blinded by my selfish craziness, bitch act. Yeah. Whereas even though I have a mental illness, I'm not like VJ. I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I have a mental illness, I am aware of my mental illness. Where Victoria Justice is not even aware of her illness. She's not aware of her sexual addiction. She's not aware of her crying disorder because she's crazy. She's not aware of her selfishness attitude. Whereas even though I have a mental illness, I am aware. I am aware what? I am aware of my mental illness. I'm aware of my addiction of sitting in my basement watching YouTube all day and getting beer and smokes. I'm aware of that, obviously. Whereas Victoria Justice is not even aware of her crying disorder and her sexual addiction and her selfish attitude, her bitch attitude, obviously. Her selfish, controlling, unappreciative attitude. She's blinded by all that because she's crazy, obviously. She's a crazy woman, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, the truth is I don't care about you, Ivan. I don't care. I only care about I'm selfish. I only care about myself. I'm selfish. I want your money, you know what I'm saying? She wants my money, obviously. I want to be free. I want to get out of Hollywood. I want to see the light. But at the same time, I love some of these men. I like some of these men. I want to keep their numbers. I'm going to keep texting them and fucking them because I'm addicted to sex. I don't care about Ivan. I know it's annoying. I know Ivan has a tough time sleeping because I cry to him every night. but I don't care about Ivan's sleep. I have to cry him every night because I'm selfish. I want to be saved. I want to see light. Yeah, Victoria Justice doesn't care about me, man. Her actions show that she only cares about herself. She doesn't care about me. Whereas Ivan O'Mara cares about his wife. After finding out about that mess, after hearing those moaning sounds, I don't know, for a couple of years now, knowing that you're fucking all these men behind my back, I still what? I still choose to remain faithful. I have not touched one woman since I have not touched one woman since then, obviously. With Victoria Justice, even after I shed those tears, you know I cried tears after I found out about the mess. You still go behind my back and fuck, man, because you don't care about me, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And know how you know Victoria Justice is completely blind? VJ knows what I went through in my life, obviously. Ivan went through so much in his life. You know what I'm saying? In order for him to save me, I have to die. I'm thinking of running away. I have to die, obviously. You know I have to go through all that, and you still choose to fuck men behind my back. You don't care. Vijay doesn't. Yeah, I don't care, Ivan. I don't care. I'm gonna take him for granted. Yeah, and you still choose to cry me every night and annoy my sleep, and purposely disrupt my sleep every day for the past 3.5 years. Obviously, that's how I know. You know what I'm saying? And after what I went through in my life, and even knowing I have to die, Victoria Justice still fucks men, and she doesn't even care. She cries me every night and annoys my sleep. That's how you know Victoria Justice does not care about her husband. She only cares about herself. She only cares about herself. It's sad, man. It's fucking sad, man. So yeah, if you're Ivan, VJ's nothing like you, Ivan. You actually care about the relationship. You care about your wife. Whereas Victoria Justice doesn't care about you, Ivan. She's a selfish bitch. She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't care. She doesn't even care about your sleep, Ivan. She annoys your sleep every night, and she doesn't even. She cries. I tell her to be quiet. I can't sleep. She even cries. And when I do that, she cries even harder tears, and annoys my sleep even more. I'm like, this woman's crazy. She doesn't care about my sleep. She doesn't care about her husband. She keeps fucking men behind my back. She keeps texting men. She keeps her numbers and fucks and then texts them and fucks them behind my back. That's how I know Victoria Justice doesn't care about her husband. She only cares about herself. And hence why Victoria Justice is a perfect example of a crazy bitch. If you want to know the definition of a crazy bitch, that is the definition. Those actions are the definition of a crazy bitch, man. Victoria Justice is a crazy, selfish bitch, man. Yeah, man. That's why, Victoria, to end this video off here, I'm gonna tell you this, Victoria Justice. I know you're not gonna listen to me because you're a crazy bitch, obviously. Fuck off and leave me alone. If you want to be a selfish bitch and fuck men behind my back, the least you can do is let me sleep and stop crying every night and annoying my sleep, obviously. If you try to be faithful and you cry me every night, I will have more sympathy for you. But if you expect me to have sympathy for you after what you did to me and what you're doing to me now, I'm not going to have sympathy for you. I'm going to tell you off because you really, really piss me off. Stop being a selfish, crazy bitch, man, because you piss me off. Ivan Amir, I'm signing out. Peace.